television highlights of the news of yesteryear.
Italy cheers an idol. In Naples Square, October 1930, countless thousands celebrate 8th anniversary of fascist March on Rome and rise to power of man named Benito Mussolini. From high balcony, Italy's idol looks down on his admirers, and the smile on his face is the smile of a man who is sure, as well he might be now, because so far, so good. Here's Mussolini in younger days, during first years as benevolent dictator of nation whose people are deep in debt, but who think the road away from economic doom is dictatorship. This sort of government, they say, will get things done. And things are done. Mussolini rises from obscure soldier to leader of his land. Mussolini climbs from poverty to riches. Mussolini, the publisher, becomes a power in the world. To cure ailing economy of his country, one of Il Duce's first acts is burning of privately owned government securities. This cancels Italy's national debt, Benito's way. With Cardinal Gaspari, Papal Secretary of State, Benito brightens future of Italo-Vatican relations. In Rome, 1929, Il Duce's document of peace is signed, and Mussolini marks occasion by becoming first Italian official to enter Vatican City. Closed for centuries, the Vatican now opens its gates. The capital of Catholicism is no longer prison to the Pope. Il Duce is justly proud of his work and popularity. And panic runs through Italy when attempt is made to assassinate Benito by bomb. It's dud, though, and Il Duce makes gallant appearance before public, relieved to know he's safe. Benito is indeed idol of all Italy. When he is slightly wounded by woman assassin, the Honorable Violet Green, his immediate appearance before cheering crowds is another display of bravado that boosts his popularity. But note the scar on his nose. Il Duce's family rises with him. His daughter, Edda, marries Italian royalty, becoming wife of Count Ciano. This is more than a mere marriage, though. It's wedding of fascism and monarchy. Italy is completely Mussolini's now, doomed to wiles and whims of dictatorship for as long as Il Duce can back his pompous ways with power. And power means men. At first, it's national pride, as Mussolini boasts that all Italians will be straight and strong. Italian youth is built for better life and brighter future in a better world, with Italy a power in plans forever. But soon the truth is seen, as fascist flyers carry out maneuvers that mean just one thing. Italian planes will not long launch attacks on bridges such as this. Next attack will bridge the gap from peace to war. And Italy's prepared, ready with thousands of well-trained troops, ready to march to triumph for Benito Mussolini, ready to do heroic deeds on the field of battle. And then Italy goes to war. Ethiopia, 1935. Fascists fight a backwoods nation. Here, Il Duce's legions invade a peaceful land and with gunfire beat back a people who own little more than swords and spears. Il Duce has called for conquest, and in 1936, Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, falls to the might of Mussolini's fierce but floundering war machine, and the flag of fascist Italy flies over soil of a foreign land. In Rome, with King Victor Emmanuel, Il Duce declares that Italy is an empire once again. In Rome, it's do as the Romans did, but Benito Mussolini did not take heed that Rome not only rose, but fell.
Showgirls at the Shubert. With music by Sigmund Romberg and costumes with a dozen, musical comedy called Magic Melody opens on Broadway November 11th, 1919. Chorus girls look more like pagodas than people, and they all look pretty hi-hat, too. This 1919 cutie looks as if she's just come from her cocoon. Some butterfly, madam. Seems this showgirl's get-up has gone to her head. This is Broadway's last word in Broadway beauty. And for once, we'll let somebody else have the last word. Star of extravaganza, Bertie Beaumont, bare midriff and all, stops the show with her dance orientale. Watch dance stop Miss Beaumont, too.
Matinee idol Milton Sills at height of his career. Broadway star in 1906, he joined Migration to Movies in 1914, became instant hit. Those who remember silent pictures will never forget Milton Sills.
Married wrestler lends ear to Rube Goldberg as cartoonist and famed character actress have friendly chat. The star of Men and Bill stars here in Marie and Rube.
Eddie Big Shot Quillen can't resist conversation. He'll even talk to cameraman. Top flight performer, Quillen scored high in 1930 with such films as Up and Atom, Night Work, and Big Money. But best of all was Big Shot. Hot time in the old town of Nashua, New Hampshire. It's May 4th, 1930, and fire that began in covered railroad bridge blazes red-hot path through Nashua. Fanned by 40-mile wind, flames leap Merrimack River and land in Lumberyard. In 5 hours, Holocaust travels 3 miles, leaves destruction and 1,000 homeless in its wake. 200 houses, 2 churches, 1 school, and several industrial plants are reduced to ashes. Property damage reaches $5 million mark as flames rage unchecked through southeast section of stricken city. National Guard units keep the looting down, but fire burns Nashua up and out.
Wonder of Mount Wilson. It's just after close of World War I, and foreign scientists get a look at Mount Wilson Observatory near Pasadena, California. View from catwalk around dome is interesting, but what scientists see through this 40-inch telescope, then world's largest, is far more fascinating. Here, man is exploring distant skies in search of wonders in far-off worlds. Here's Professor Van Briesbrecht readying camera that will take pictures of what telescope sees. Hundreds of millions of miles away, stars that are mere twinkles in the sky are gigantic whirling worlds as big as or bigger than ours. Here's first photo of famous Andromeda Nebula, still too far away to be studied even by telescope. So in 1934 in Corning, New York, scientists launch work on gigantic 200-inch lens that will see worlds yet unknown to man. For months the glass cools, and then in December 1935 is declared perfect, and plans are made to ship finished lens to Palomar. It's precision job. Not till November 1936 is lens loaded on a railroad car for 5 months' journey to California. World waits for a glimpse of heavens through its most gigantic eye.
Heyday for helium. Norfolk, Virginia, 1921. The dirigible C-7, first aircraft inflated with non-explosive helium, is made ready for takeoff. Now flyers can smoke. Helium expert Earl and Navy Commander Landsdowne see Hampton Roads hop off as ship wings its way to Washington. Here's helium's first trial by flight. At nation's capital, C-7 maneuvers past 555-foot Washington Monument. This is coming close. C-7 is high over White House now, and here crew gets a look at Lincoln Memorial. Trip's a success, as flight proves helium's here to stay.
Looking for Miss Luna Park. One-piece bathing suits are in style as local Lulus legged past judges in middle 1920s search for Miss Luna Park. Only redheads allowed. Weight allowance? Anything under a ton. Some of these pretties could use an extra pound or two, but they like the way they look. For prettiest brick-top beauty of them all, a silver set to set before her Prince Charming.
Racing's richest. It's 1933 running of Belmont Futurity, and 16 3-year-olds are entered in Turfdom's richest race. They're off for winner's purse of over $80,000. Down Widener Chute they drive into stretch, toward wire. Mrs. J.H. Whitney's Singing Wood is leading, but watch the pack for Sir Thomas. 50-1 shot, striding for an upset. Finish wires near as Sir Thomas pulls into second and strides after Singing Wood. He's closing in on leader, nearer, nearer, but Singing Wood squeaks home winner by a whisker. $81,700 richer, Singing Wood prances into winner's circle. Yes, Singing Wood is bringing home the bacon.